Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue. We are here in Pallet Town, and I'm just regaling my mother with tales from my adventure, seeing as we haven't been back to visit her in such a long time. There's so much news. I mean, I caught 117 types of Pokemon. I went and beat the Pokemon League. I beat my rival Gary and everything. And in this video, I don't know why I feel so awkward. It's like my shoulders are like all weird. It's like I started like commentating faster than I expected to or something. Do you know that feeling when you like sit down to well, I don't know how many of you know that feeling when you sit down to record, but you know that like weird feeling when you sit down to record and it's like there's like a settling in period where you're kind of like, okay, everything's recording, okay, the game is running, okay, everything's connected, okay, the microphone's recording, yes, the capture's recording, the video game audio's recording, everything's going fine, and then you like take a sip of a drink, and then you get ready to start, and then you start. And like that's pretty much exactly what I did, but for some reason I'm still in that kind of like tense kind of a mood. But even talking about that has like, even talking about that and explaining that has made it like easier to, has even like allowed me to settle in a little bit. So there's that. What I'm actually getting out here is ducks. Because I never explained what I was going to do in this video, but from the video thumbnail, hopefully, and from the video title, hopefully, you guys will probably already know. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to Fuchsia City because we have some unfinished business in the Safari Zone. I'll tell you that much. We really do have like unfinished business. It's like, oh my, it's like I did so much in the Safari Zone back earlier in the LP when we first got to Fuchsia City, as well as like all the Safari Zone nonsense I did in Pokemon Yellow where trying to catch Scyther just like broke my heart. And now we really do, like, we're returning, we're coming back. It's like a foolish samurai warrior is stepping forth to oppose the Safari Zone. Because now we have money again. That was it. Now I remember, it's like we spent all our money on Porygon and Elemental Stones, and then we didn't have enough money to do the Safari Zone game anymore, so I wonder if I have a Pokemon that knows Surf. Funnily enough, only one. There was a time period there, like when I was doing like the Cinnabar Gym, where like every single Pokemon in my party knew Surf. It was kind of like ridiculous. I'm coming over to like this part, I might as well pick this up. Max Revive. That might actually have been useful in the Pokemon League. I'm actually coming over to this area because the only two Pokemon we have left to catch here in the Safari Zone are Tauros and Kangaskhan. And this is the only area, like normally in the Safari Zone, there'll be like all the regular Pokemon and then there'll be like one or two of the rare Pokemon, so like Tauros, Kangaskhan, Pinsir and or Scyther, Chansey and what have you. And this is the area in the Safari Zone where you have an opportunity to run into both Tauros and Kangaskhan. I think Kangaskhan is like a 1% and Tauros is like a 4% chance, so we basically have a 5% chance of running into something we even want here. But yeah, I'm not going to like start cutting too quickly here. I think it's nice to just have like a nice relaxing jaunt around the Safari Zone with this tense music here and just like shoot the breeze for a little bit. Today is Wednesday the 24th of January, so I'm actually recording this quite a bit in advance. This is the last day of my vacation from work. I'm going back to work tomorrow and I'm actually looking forward to it. It'll be nice. Like I feel like I had like a really nice break, but I feel like my holiday was long enough, and now I feel ready to kind of get back into things, because like whatever about like, I think there's like this perception that, oh, well there's work and then there's the stuff that you want to do, but I don't know, I like going to work. Like I like my workplace, I like my office, I like my colleagues, I like what I do, so I'm a very happy worker. So to be honest, like when I'm not at work, there's actually quite a lot of kind of like social interaction that I kind of miss when, in that kind of way, because Like, normally I'm such like a homebody. No, the way my voice went all gurgly there was so strange. You can tell this is the first recording of the day. Like, normally I'm such like a homebody. And then there's like, so when I'm not at work, I tend to miss that like, that social interaction of kind of just like talking with people every single day. No, I don't want to catch this thing. No! Don't catch it! Neither and female was caught. I don't want this thing. What will I call it? The unloved. Is the unloved going to fit in there because it's like Sluggy the unshaven? The unloved. It's like Lovelace. That's not even gonna fit in. Is it? N-L-O. Oh, it is, totally. E-D. The unloved was transferred to Bill's PC. How sad. It's like, hey Lovelace, who is this fool? So yeah. I spent the weekend in London. That was kind of like spur of the moment. Like, I was, one of my best friends lives over there. And he was over for like, no, I don't want to catch this either. Will you stop being so trigger happy with this? Please break out. Of course I have to catch like so many of these things. Yes, I will say something to give Doduo a name. I have no idea. Another unloved bird. Unloved bird, is that what it is? Another bird. Is another bird going to fit? Or other bird? Or Petrie bird? That's who he's like. He's like the bailiff. Or Petrie bird. Is Petrie bird going to fit in? Well, stop switching between upper and lower case like a dumbass. Officer bird. For those of you who don't know, Officer Bird is like the bailiff in Judge Judy. No, not Officer. Offiderp, more like. Me catching all these... Officer from Overseer. See the need a little clarity? Check the similarity. Can't believe I have successfully caught 2 Pokemon here in the Safari Zone, and neither of them are the one that I want. It's like, bring me your next terrible gift. I haven't even seen either of the Pokemon that I want here. But yeah, he came over to visit for like New Year's, and we were kind of talking about, okay, well, I have like holidays coming up because I had this like vacation booked anyway, and this vacation time off anyway. So I was like, oh well, I have time off in January. I could come over and visit. And then that was kind of up in the air. I wasn't sure whether it would like pan out because he wasn't sure whether he'd be free or not. And then like pretty much a week before the weekend we were going to do it, we just decided to do it. So I booked my tickets and just kind of spur of the moment thing, jetted off to London last Friday and was there until Monday. So plenty of fun times over there, and I just think like the atmosphere over there is cool. Like, you don't get that kind of atmosphere, like however like similar Ireland and England are, there is definitely like a certain difference in the atmosphere over there and a difference in the mentality over there, and as well just the fact that you're in like a huge city. Like, that's something that is completely alien to us over here in Ireland, just the scale of everything and just the interconnectedness of every single thing. Because like the biggest city, like Dublin is the biggest city we have over here, and it's like 10% the size of London, so go figure. Do you know? So that was really interesting. We went to the cinema. We went to like this luxury, like this deluxe cinema. They have them over there, but they don't really have them over here in Ireland. But it was the Electric Cinema in Shoreditch. And they have like, basically you get like an armchair. It's like a plushy, kind of like a velvety armchair is the seat that you get, like a proper big armchair, and a blanket, and like a little table with a little lamp on it, and there's a bar there and food there. So I basically no, I didn't even sat, I curled up in the armchair with a blanket over me, with an espresso martini, and we watched 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which was an absolute hoot, I must say. And just like Sam Rockwell, once again, I mean, like, I loved him in Moon, and then I always remember like Hedonia like talking about like The Way Back, and based on him talking about The Way Back, I watched The Way Back and loved it as well, and just fell in love with Sam Rockwell all over again for his performance in that. And I'm so delighted that he's after getting nominated for an Oscar now based on his performance, because it's just so, like, his performance in like 3 Billboards is just so human to that kind of way. It's just so kind of like, oh my god, I've realised that I'm kind of a bit of a fuck, you know, but I'm gonna do something about it. So yeah, like, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth watching. Just like stellar performances, really good like scripting with really good dark humor. The only flaw that both my friend and I found in it, and it was funny because like we both said like the exact same thing after the film. Oh my god, here's a Tauros. Please, just let me catch this stupid thing. I've been getting lucky with my catches so far. Fuck! First try, first Tauros, first try. Tauros was caught. Oh my god, I actually caught the stupid thing. Tauros, the wild bull Pokemon. When it targets an enemy, it charges furiously while whipping its body with its long tails. It whips its own body. Like, it whips its own body with its tails to go faster. Is that what, like, the Pokedex is implying? I have no idea what I should call it. Bald bull is the first thing that popped into my head. Bald bull. Or, like, I'll call it, like, Steve Austin. I'll call it Stone Cold Steve Austin. Or will I just call it Austin 316? That's what I'll call it. Does he spell like Austin Austin? Isn't that right? Steve Austin. Do I even have numbers? There aren't even numbers on this cockamamie thing. I'll just call it Austin. We all know it's Stone Cold Steve Austin 316. We all know it. Oh my god, I am so relieved that I actually caught that thing. Like, that is like 50% of my goal for this video. And just in time as well. Oh my god, time's up. Your Safari game is over. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to check which is like the best place to catch Kangaskhan. Because, oh, you've started doing this now as well? If there's one thing I hate, it's, do you know those like, do you know when you like open a website and there's a video on it, or like a video ad or some shit, and then you like, it like auto plays, and then you scroll down and it like pops up in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. It's like, fuck off, I do not want to see you, just go away. It's like they're like it's like, like the other ones are bad enough, the ones that like pop up right in front of the screen. And okay, he's like 4% chance in center area east. I'm on Bulbapedia, by the way. Okay, well that shouldn't be too difficult. If I can catch Tauros, I can catch anything, I guess. But like those other ones are bad enough, the ones that are like, oh, do you want to subscribe to this newsletter, or do you want to subscribe to this, that, and the other? And you're waiting for the webpage to load, and then you want to like click on something, and you can't because like that stupid like pop-up for subscribing to the newsletter or subscribing to notifications or some shit is after like popping up right in front of you. But like those ones with the videos are almost worse for some, like, because they're just like, oh my god, like sometimes they like play the noise and sometimes they play the video, and it's like, stop hogging all my bandwidth loading this video that I don't even want to see. But like, oh, seriously, they're like the worst thing. Whoever invented those videos like deserves a special place in some special circle of hell designed especially for them. Like, seriously, oh my goodness. Oh my damn. They're going ham. It's like, oh. But yeah. Sorry, I just needed to like vent that that frustration with the frustration with the modern day world is what that was. But yeah, here we are now. We've set our sights on Kangaskhan now that we've like caught Tauros. I can't believe I caught that thing first try. Just fuck a safari ball at it and go. It's like, I seriously think that's like the best strategy. Like, my strategy before used to be to throw a rock at everything that I saw, and then hope that they don't run away. But like now, like the more and more time I spend in the Safari Zone, and trust me, by the end of this LP and Pokemon Yellow, I've spent a lot of time in the Safari Zone. Like, now more and more I'm thinking, oh my god, here we go. Kangaskhan, that was actually so fast. Throw a ball. Throw a ball. No! And it ran, okay. More and more now I'm thinking, oh well, just throw a rock at it. It's like, or just throw a ball at it and like cross my fingers and toes and hope for good luck. Seems to be like the best way to go. I'm not catching another Doduo. Joe, actually, Officer might even be better than Cheryl for like evolving into Dodrio, because Officer is probably like a higher level. It'd be less grinding for me. Wouldn't that kind of be a slap in the face to poor Cheryl? Cheryl's been like waiting in that box in the PC for goodness knows how long, just waiting for the day when Cheryl gets to evolve into a Dodrio. And here I go, I catch this thing by accident. Like purely by accident. I didn't even want it, and already I'm considering, maybe you could usurp Cheryl's place in the hierarchy here. Poor Cheryl is probably crying out in distress inside in Bill's PC. But yeah, don't worry, Cheryl. We're not going to we're not going to forget about you that quickly. I don't mind doing the extra grinding, seeing as like I have more respect for you than that, Cheryl. Officer Petrie Bird can't just waltz right in here and expect to get to evolve into a Dodrio like that. You've got to earn my trust. I'm probably going to end up releasing the thing. Here's Kangaskhan. I'm in such a good mood ever since I caught that Tauros, because it's like, oh, it is possible. Do you think maybe I should try throwing a rock at Kangaskhan? See, now I'm like considering my like strategy. I'm like reconsidering my strategy is what I'm doing. But yeah, as I say, like 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. The one thing we both said, just so that I don't completely forget that like that point that I was going to make, because imagine how frustrating that would be. Like here I am going like, the one thing both of us said after the film was pregnant pause. Oh my god, there's Tauros, and then like don't ever mention it ever again. Like, what was up with Woody Harrelson's wife in that movie? Like, what was up with her? Like, I know she was like supposed to be from New Zealand or something, but like we found it really, really strange that even though she had like a New Zealand accent, I think a New Zealand accent anyway, even though she had like a New Zealand accent, she, like, her script was still scripted exactly the same way as like all the other characters in the movie. Do you know what I mean? So like all the other characters in the movie are pure like rootsy rural America, and they talk like that, and it sounds right because they're like reading a script that's written in that way in an accent that sounds that way. But like then this girl, this woman who's like Woody Harrelson's wife, she's there, and it's like her script is exactly like theirs. Like she has like this rootsy rural American script, and then she's like reading it in this like strange New Zealand accent, and it just all comes across as terribly like incongruous. It's a really like alienating experience because it, like you're so like settled into the movie, and then all of a sudden it's like really jarring. It's like, whoa, that's not supposed to be that way. Do you know, that kind of way. there's that, and plus there's the fact that she's not, whoever it is, I need to like look who who this woman is. I hope you're not watching this right now. She's not like, she's complete, her acting talent is completely like outshone by all the other actors in the movie. Like, I don't mean to say she's a bad actress by any means, but it's just like, in comparison, like, to everyone else who does such an amazing job in that film, she's just kind of like comes across as not so great. And I think that kind of like even sticks out even more because of the whole accent thing. It's like, oh well, she's not as great an actress as everyone else in the movie, but don't draw attention to her. Like, don't draw attention to her even more than is necessary by her being the only person in the entire movie with a different accent, or that kind of way. It's just like, I don't know, like she was the only like misfire that either of us could recognize. And we were both like, I remember saying like after the film, I was like, what was up with her? It's like she was somebody's wife or girlfriend who worked on the picture or something, because that was exactly what it was like. It was like, oh my god, give this person a minor role, please. Like, that's exactly what it was like. Am I just not going to cut anything out of this video? Is this going to be me like just like, well, Pincer, we already have you. We caught that Pierce Brosnan. Because, oh, it's like a pincer attack. because of Mrs. Doubtfire. And Pierce Brosnan trying to get her false teeth out of a glass of wine or water or whatever. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to end up cutting anything out of this video. It's like, it'd be kind of silly to start cutting things now. Unless what I'll do is like, if we get to like the next Safari Zone run, then I'll probably start cutting just to when I find Kangaskhan, because I'm not doing another video where I try to find Kangaskhan. It's like I'm on a mission now. My mission was to catch Tauros and to catch Kangaskhan in this video. Not Tauros and or Kangaskhan, Tauros and Kangaskhan, both of them. Because as I said, it's like we've got unfinished business here in the Safari Zone. Time's up! Your Safari game is over! Did you get a good haul? Come again! Yeah, I got some picnic baskets, Yogi. I'm gonna like meet you when I find more Kangaskhan, everyone. Fuck! Oh my god, I actually did it. Alright, Kangaskhan was caught. Oh my god, thank you so much! I actually restarted the recording session because I'd been recording for over an hour and now I'm just 5 minutes into the new recording session. Oh my god, I tried like the repel trick in like the area 3 because I realized Babadook is level 27 and the only Pokemon that are above level 27 that are in area 3 are Kangaskhan with a 1% chance of appearing and Venomoth. But then I didn't run into anything, so that didn't work, so then I came back here and the first Pokemon I run into is Kangaskhan. I throw a Pokeball at it and I fucking get it. Oh my god. Seriously. I am so happy to have caught this because Kangaskhan is one of those Pokemon that I never... Do you remember I was telling you guys before, there's only like one name I can give this thing, by the way, because fuck it, like, moms are tough, and this is one tough mom. This is like one, like, as, like, they don't come any tougher than this mom right here. Oh my goodness, I got it. I can't believe I got it. I'm so happy because, do you want to screw this mess? I'm ready to go here. I suppose I could like try and run into Chansey while I'm here, but no way. I'm finished with the Safari Zone. I have defeated the Safari Zone, and I am happy. But yeah, do you remember I told you guys before I technically did get 150 Pokemon, like a complete Pokedex. but I never, like, but I didn't do it legitimately. And Kangaskhan was one of the Pokemon that I illegitimately got because I did, like, the missing no trick where you use a rare candy on it and then it turns into, like, a level 1 Kangaskhan that knows Sky Attack. And oh my god, now I have finally caught Kangaskhan. Legitimately, like 100% legit. I am so happy. Oh my god, Tauros and Kangaskhan are in the bag. We are done with the Safari Zone. I feel like that's like the greatest challenge of this LP so far, and will be. Like, the rest is going to be a cakewalk except for the grinding, so... Oh my god, thank you for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Blue. I will see you next time when I don't know what we're going to do, so yeah, see you next time, bye now.